From the very moment the Lumen family steps off the boat into Elemental City, we're hit with a powerful, all too familiar story. They are immigrants, strangers in a strange land, their fiery nature met with suspicion and fear by the other elements. "Watch it, Sparky" isn't just a casual warning. It's a reflection of deep-seated prejudice. The city, a vibrant metropolis for some, becomes a landscape of rejection for the fire people. Doors are literally closed in their faces. But the story doesn't just paint fire as a victim. It shows us their potential, their warmth, their light. It asks a profound question right from the start. Can a society built on elemental differences ever truly accept those who are fundamentally different? This isn't just a kids' movie about fire and water. It's a mirror to our own world, challenging us to look past our fears and see the person, not just the element. We then meet Ember, a young firewoman bursting with passion, trying to learn the family business. The fireplace, her father Bernie's shop, is more than just a store. It's a legacy, a dream built from the ashes of their old life. But Ember's fiery temper keeps getting in the way. Her outbursts aren't just teenage tantrums. They're uncontrolled bursts of energy that threaten to destroy everything her family has worked for. Her father, Bernie, constantly reminds her to control her temper, to find balance. He's not just teaching her to be a good shopkeeper. He's fighting against the stereotype that all fire people are destructive and dangerous. Ember's struggle is universal. It's the raw, untamed energy of youth clashing with the weight of responsibility. It shows us how vital guidance and understanding are, not just for taming a temper, but for shaping a future. Then comes the spark that changes everything. A burst pipe, a flood of water, and suddenly Wade Ripple, a water guy, flows into Ember's life. This isn't just a clumsy meet-cute. It's the collision of two opposing forces. Fire and water, passion and empathy, anger and tears. Their very existence together is a paradox. Their relationship becomes a powerful metaphor for bridging cultural divides and dismantling prejudice, one awkward, heartfelt conversation at a time. Ember is all sharp edges and bottled-up frustration. Wade is go with the flow, wearing his heart on his sleeve. Their clash isn't just about personality. It's about two fundamentally different ways of seeing and dealing with the world, setting the stage for one of the most unexpected and touching love stories. Through Ember and her family, we see the daily grind of systemic discrimination. It's in the microaggressions, the zoning laws that keep them in Firetown, the assumption that they are a threat. This isn't just bad luck. It's a system designed to keep them down. And this is where Wade's character becomes so crucial. He's not just a love interest. He's an ally. His genuine empathy and curiosity start to chip away at Ember's hardened exterior. He doesn't just see her anger. He asks why she's angry. He listens. This simple act of validation is revolutionary for Ember. It helps her understand that her anger isn't a flaw, but a response to the injustice she faces every single day. The film beautifully illustrates how empathy is the only key to breaking the vicious cycle of fear, anger, and alienation that keeps communities apart. Wade offers Ember a perspective she's never considered before. He tells her that her anger isn't just destructive. It's a signal. It's her heart telling her something is wrong. For someone who has spent her whole life trying to suppress her fire, this is a revelation. Suddenly, her anger isn't a source of shame, but a tool for communication, a signpost pointing toward injustice. This shift is the beginning of Ember's true emotional growth. She starts to look inward, questioning not just her temper, but the root causes of it. Their conversations aren't just about their budding romance. They're about the hard work of building a relationship, which means learning to understand and navigate each other's emotions constructively. It shows that true connection isn't about avoiding conflict, but about learning how to handle it with honesty and compassion. Their teamwork to fix the canal leak that threatens Firetown is where their connection truly solidifies. It's a literal and metaphorical collaboration. Ember's fire and Wade's water, two elements that are supposed to destroy each other, work together to save a community. This task forces them to rely on each other's strengths. Ember starts to see that being with Wade doesn't extinguish her fire. In some ways, it makes her stronger, more focused. He helps her see beyond the confines of Firetown and her father's shop. Their growing bond begins to build a bridge between their two worlds, challenging the old belief that fire and water can never mix. It's a powerful symbol of how cooperation and understanding can overcome even the most fundamental divisions. As Ember learns to control her power, Channeling it with purpose instead of letting it control her, her relationship with Wade deepens. Their love story is a quiet rebellion against a world that says they can't be together. The risk is immense, they could literally extinguish each other. But their connection is built on something stronger than elemental rules: compassion and acceptance. They don't try to change each other. Instead, they learn from each other. Ember finds softness and Wade finds strength. Their love becomes a beacon of hope, showing that harmony is possible, not by erasing differences but by embracing them. Their journey isn't just about personal transformation. It's about the potential for collective healing, a new dawn for elemental relations. But just as their love blossoms, Ember is pulled back by the powerful gravity of her roots. She is torn between her own desires, a talent for glassmaking she's just discovering, and her duty to take over her father's shop, the dream he sacrificed everything for. When Wade introduces her to his wealthy, supportive, and very emotional family, the contrast with her own life is stark. It highlights the immense pressure she feels to validate her parents' sacrifices. This internal conflict is a heavy burden. The guilt she carries is palpable. During a quiet moment, they have a profound conversation about their elemental natures, touching on the very real danger of their physical contact. This isn't just a fantasy problem. It's a metaphor for all the real-world barriers, cultural, familial, societal, that can stand in the way of love. Despite the danger, they discover something incredible. Their differences aren't just a barrier. They're a source of strength. Wade shows Ember that his water doesn't have to put out her fire. Instead, by controlling the light and heat around her, he can help her create beautiful, intricate glasswork she could never make alone. He amplifies her. This is a beautiful lesson. Compatibility isn't about being the same. It's about complementing each other. Wade's compassion teaches Ember a new way to see the world, while her passion inspires him. Their relationship becomes a living example of how opposites don't just attract. They can help each other grow into better, more complete versions of themselves, proving that understanding is more powerful than any elemental law. This leads Ember to a critical crossroads. With a prestigious internship opportunity on the table, she must choose her dream or her duty. Wade, ever the emotional compass, encourages her to stop letting life happen *to her and to start making active choices for herself. His words hit home, but the guilt is overwhelming. How can she abandon the dream her father built on his back? The struggle is so relatable for anyone caught between family expectations and personal ambition. It's a powerful moment of self-discovery, forcing Ember to define who she is outside of her father's daughter. It highlights the delicate balance between honoring your past and forging your own future, and the courage it takes to claim your own happiness. The choice becomes terrifyingly real when a citywide flood threatens to destroy the fireplace, her family's legacy. In a moment of crisis, trapped and facing what looks like the end, Wade evaporates to protect her, sacrificing himself. This harrowing moment crystallizes everything for Ember. The shop, the legacy, it all means nothing without him. Her desperate confession of love as she believes he is gone is gut-wrenching. It's the ultimate proof that their love transcends elemental boundaries. His miraculous return, coaxed back to life by the collective grief of her family, is a powerful symbol of love's ability to overcome even the impossible. This ordeal gives her the final push she needs. She finds her father and, with a newfound clarity and courage, finally speaks her truth, forever changing their relationship. In a beautiful, tear-jerking scene, Ember discovers her parents' love was never conditional. Her father confesses his dream wasn't for her to run the shop, but for her to be happy. He releases her from the burden of his sacrifice. The film teaches us a vital lesson here. The proper response to a parent's sacrifice isn't repayment. It's gratitude. It's about taking the opportunities they gave you and building a life that you love. Ember's journey from obligation to empowerment is complete. The family celebration that follows is a new beginning, a space where all elements are welcome and where individual dreams are not just allowed, but celebrated. In the end, Ember's journey is one of profound acceptance. She accepts her roots and the fire within her, but she also forges a new identity, one that is uniquely her own. As she prepares to leave for her internship, she honors her father not by staying but by taking his lessons of hard work and love with her. She performs the big bow, a gesture of deep respect, but this time it's not one of obligation, but of heartfelt gratitude. And Bernie, in a beautiful act of love, returns the bow, finally breaking the cycle of expectations that had limited his own life. He supports her decision to fly, to chase her own light wherever it may lead. It's a perfect ending, showing that the greatest love is one that sets you free. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more content.